We have Ruby Star Trinketry. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. The bin is loading, and I don't know how long that's gonna take because we actually loaded all of our inventory into it. So that way we can make sure that we don't oversell things. We can make sure we have things. If you're looking for something in particular, you can always search for it, and you can buy it through the bin. Your shipping combines, or you can have me run it. Now, for example, Trinketry, since that is our feature today, we're actually going to run it a little less than the price that's out on the bin. Hopefully, I can figure out how to do it right because welcome to my world. Um, but it won't let me do anything until I um, get everything loaded, and it's just sitting there loading. Look at it loading stuff. It's like, oh my. So hopefully that will get loaded in just a second. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Today's been really nice weather for a change. So I guess I should have. Abby, we do not have wild honey. We did have some, but I'm pretty sure that's sold out. It was popular, unfortunately. Whitby Garden. I know it's not wild honey, but I think we actually did order True Love. That sounds familiar. I think we did order that one. We also ordered one called Abide that's coming in, and it's pretty good too. Kindness. That does not sound familiar, but once the bin gets loaded, I can search for it and see if it's in there. But like I'm trying to pull up my Trinketry listings and it just won't do it because it's loading so quickly. I'm sure Whatnot is like, what is she doing? Because normally I would have started selling by now. I don't usually lollygag. But look at me lollygagging. Blah, 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 blah. So we were hoping that if we did it this way, we could manage our inventory better. Because right now, like we sell things and then we have to go back and manually like take them out of inventory. So this way we're going to try. And then we'll also have some things that are not. We've got some vintage fabric that I'll be adding in that have been like things that came from our members. So look at it go. It's on my side. I can just see it like populating. I don't know what you guys can see, but is it like Punch Drunk Aaron? Like you're just like watching it scroll by. And just for the record, I did load it like 30 minutes ago, so I'm not sure why it's still fighting itself. I feel terrible, but I guess that's the way life is. I wonder if I use like another device, if it would let me do anything any easier. Hello.
I think I need some help.
What do you need help with?
I tore an old quilt apart. That somebody else had started, didn't know what they were doing. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. Piece. Anyway, I need a border on this. And I can't figure out what to do. I ran out. I can't make them squares. I ran out what I even added to this. I had to piece them and square them up and everything. But I can't decide what color to pull out. Whether to use a floral or a plain. I just can't figure out in my head what I want.
Based on the fabric that's in it, I'd probably look at like the 30s line because that's some beautiful fabric.
Down in a paper bag.
That is some beautiful
and
fabric.
Somebody didn't know what they were doing. They just laid material on top of each other, cut it in weird shapes, and sewed it down, and then put a backing on it.
Really?
And they had like
it's a way to do it.
18-inch squares when they got done, but we had raw edges everywhere. So I wanted to save as much of the material that was there and try to make it work. But if I worked on it so much, I can't look at it to get a color, or because nothing's going to match. I have darks. I have.
I would almost think a white, or if you're wanting to keep it kind of neutral, I would make it a white, maybe even a purple. I see a lot of
I
purple.
was wondering about purple. I mean, just a lavender maybe. Or would you go dark?
You might to
Just
give it a
lavender.
frame, so it looks like it's framed.
Well, I had to buy this because I ran out of this, and when I ordered a piece, it didn't match naturally.
Always, yeah.
So I've got a different design going on this quilt, but I like the way it turned out, and the colors all pop. And I had material that I added to this that I had scraps. Oh, that's more pinky. I don't know. I'm saying we have to go more purple.
I feel like there's more purple in it, just from what I can
there's
see
a
here,
nut.
but I don't know. Oh,
I guess
do you mind? I'm on a live,
No, I'm sorry.
and they're asking if they can see your quilts and give you some advice on.
I don't care.
Bring her nut. Here it is. This is what she brought in. That's her screen name. See it? Any ideas? She's looking for a border. They like it, if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, I like it. It's the first time I run into a problem where I don't see a color that pops me. I mean, these might be too dark. This one may be. I don't know. I kind of like.
Do you guys have any suggestions? Oh, one of them said a light green.
A light. Oh.
Like a.
Because of the yellow popping on, I bet.
And then someone else said,
what do they think of that?
How about that?
Too dark?
That's like a purple.
It can't be too busy.
Is your stuff still loading?
It is still loading. Okay. Yeah.
Borders.
I don't know if we have a green. Oh, what do you think of that as a border? And you saw the whole thing. It kind of reads purplish.
And this square is darker too. In the center. We should pull some of that out.
Probably not Trinketry down here. Oh, see, I like that. So this is like a green blender that would go around the edge.
I almost like the dark border.
I like dark borders on my stuff.
I think the dark colors usually make them look like they're more framed.
Yeah.
But
it gives you. It's going to end up being mine. There's so many errors on this thing, trying to get things square after every piece thing so many times. It was like nuts. But I like it. I think it turned out for you.
I want to show you guys the back and how flat her seams are.
I washed it. I had to flat them.
Yeah.
It was, the material was it's been packed away for 20 years in a paper bag. I had to wash it.
And this, I don't know what fabric this is, guys. It's obviously a vintage fabric, but it's really cool.
I have no idea. There's pieces that they had in here. I have no idea where it came from. Several of these older ones here, here, and here, all vintage. This one, I don't know where they came from. This green, this one, I don't know where she got.
There's one with buttons.
What they were.
I love looking at these.
But I had to piece and find squares, 4.5-inch squares that I could.
Yeah.
Because the material was so appealing. I thought, somebody started this. I didn't know what they were doing. And some of my mixed colors, like this square, I've got two different pieces where I've made a square.
Yeah, just to make it work. Yeah.
But
we all done it.
But, just because of that, you lose your shape. There's no way you can. Some of it is not as attractive as others, but some of it is unique because I've never seen the material.
So I may have overdone the bin, guys, because it's still loading. I don't even know what I did here.
I don't dislike this. But I don't dislike it.
And I don't know how to stop it.
It kind of picture frames it.
Yeah.
It still blends in with the pinks and the purples. And even the white.
So apparently, Jolie, there's supposed to be like, it's telling me on my thing there's 3,600 items. I feel like that's not right. And if it is, that's a lot. Are you up to 3,000? See, I don't know. I don't know
No,
what I did.
it doesn't really have orange.
But I
It's
think it
stained with
loaded everything and
purples,
like you could buy a
kind of
half,
gold and yellow,
3/4,
blue
fat
shade, a
quarter.
little
I
bit of
think it
blue.
loaded every fabric 4
Mm,
times.
but you don't really.
And
There's
when I
no real
tested it,
orange.
it didn't do that.
Oh no, there's
So,
not. Not really.
They're more like brown.
oh
There's some brown.
Lord have mercy. Which is fine, especially if you want those size cuts. It
Something
works out.
brown, you think?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head back here so she can do her shopping, and I guess I'll just go ahead and start the trinketry yardage. I was hoping we could grab it from the bin, but apparently the bin does not like me today. We did some sales from the bin the other day. Yeah. Um so I tested this the other day and it worked really well, and apparently I must have like limited how many it brought in. Welcome to my world. Um let's see if this is gonna, maybe I can do it from a laptop. We'll try a laptop. And then if that doesn't work, we're just gonna start selling some fabric. Because I feel bad that y'all are hanging here probably waiting for fabric, and here I am trying to figure out how to load something. So normally when I'm running live, I just do yards, maybe half yards if that's what you guys want. In this case, it looks like they are loaded into the bin. So I think we might be better off if you want like a half yard, I can throw it up and you guys can bid on it, or not bid on it, but kind of grab it. I don't think you'll need to bid on things so much because we have plenty. And then hopefully I can figure out how to do this more efficiently. And where are the blue cherries? Blue cherries? Blue cherries. We're going to start with the blue cherries. You are bidding on a yard. These are fat quarter pieces that I'm just using to show you. That way I don't have to lug around the bolts because I'm getting old. I think we've got a mint green out there she's looking at. We've got, there's one called 30s green, and it's like kind of the color of this background on this, not the bright one, but the kind of an aqua. I think that's the one she's going to get. But she's actually a very nice lady. She comes in here all the time looking for borders. She's so nice. And she does a super nice job. Let me see. How does this work? Thank you for bearing with me, guys, as I'm learning this. Will it let me product actions? I was hoping I could click a button and it would be like run as auction, but that's not what it's doing. Since you guys have been so cool hanging out here, let's run these as flash sales. And Um, Wildly, the answer is yes. I know. It sounded like a good idea. Um, we're just gonna do, I think we're gonna do 20% off the yards. And that way, like, a yard is gonna be $10.92 if I'm running this the way I think I am. We're gonna call it a flash sale. Um, and it should run what's in the bin, so bear with me, y'all. Let's see how this works. It says run flash sale. Is it running? Yeah. So we've got the cherries. They're $10.92 a yard. They're normally 13.65. So if anybody wants them, I guess you just do the little swipey thing and see if anybody would like a yard. And I think I can do half yards the same way based on the way I have the inventory in here. And then if we run out, like if it uses the whole bolt, um, it simply just won't let us order anymore. So it looks like two people grabbed it. So that's kind of nice. All right. Look at me learning. Even at my age, I'm learning. And I think really 5,148. Do I win an award? Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible of me. Um, like, who is that girl? Why is she messing up whatnot? Like the whole whatnot. Um, we've got fat quarters in there, but I don't see. I guess it doesn't think there's any half yards, so maybe there isn't. We have the weirdest inventory system here, but let's do green cherries. Sure. Actually, I would love to do it again because I'm not, the more practice I get, the better. And I'll go ahead and do it for 30 seconds this time. That way, you guys might have a little more time to grab things. But the blue is running again. If anyone needs a yard of the blue cherries. How exciting is this? And then next, we're going to do the green cherries. And I was trying to figure out a way to make it run like it's always the discount off, you know what I'm saying? So that we don't have to keep like running them, but I can't. I think I need a coupon code for that. So here it is in green. Keep in mind this is all Ruby Star. This is the new Trinketry collection that just came out. This is the one with the green background. This guy, we're gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna run it as 20% off, and that way you guys can grab a yard if you want it. I'm gonna go ahead and let it run for a little bit. So grab it if you want it. If you don't, we have more. Will you announce when you pins? Oh, yes, there are. Matter of fact, I think there's one more cherry color, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'll do the pins. No, two more cherry colors. Then I'll do the pins. Okay. Next cherries. I believe this colorway is called Goldenrod. Goldenrod cherries. So, surprise, it's yellow. It is a little dark. See how it darkened up when the white came in there? That's what that's what color it really is. And guys, if I can figure out how to do like just a like if you wanted a smaller cut, I can burner nut. I don't know how to do it. Like right now I'm basically doing 25% off. And I could do 25% off of everything in the bin. I just don't know how to set it up. But if anyone needs the goldenrod, this is for a yard. You'll see in the description it says it's a yard. Also, for some reason, it says everything is pre-owned in good condition. Um, these are not pre-owned. This is all brand new, like fresh off the bolt. We just got it from Moda. I'm not sure why it loaded that way. So, I did do the loyalty program again. So those of you who earn anything, I believe you can get additional off of these things when I'm running them. So you should be able to do that. And for some reason, this color is not coming up, so we'll skip that. Let me get out the pens. I heard someone's waiting on them. So it looks like we've got a pink, a dark blue, and keep in mind these for yard. I just have some fat quarters here that I'm using to show the colors until we can get back out front where the bolts are. We'll start with the pink. Oh, Jessica, that is true. But I always say that collecting fabric and sewing are two completely different hobbies. Because, oh my God, do I have fabric? So we're going to go ahead and run the pink. You are getting 1 yard for the $10.24 that's running now. If anyone needs a yard of the pink pencils or pens, I guess they're pens, I'm going to lay that there so you guys can see what color it is. Abby, the store is in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. If you're familiar with Missouri at all, we're on the Kansas City side. We're just like a suburb of Kansas City. And then the next up, we have the blue pens. So these are the navy blue ones, but I can't find them in the. That's weird. I can't find them in the bin. They should be in there because I'm looking at the fabric, so I know we have it. Maybe I just have this one? Surely not. See, I tell myself I run our one stuff from the bin and I can't figure out how to do it. Kay Pittman, are you related to Crystal and JJ? I went to high school with them. Don't tell me you are Crystal or JJ, but that'd be funny if you are. So who got this? The pink. I'm going to put it back to the pink picture because someone just asked. So Wildly got a yard. Naptime Quilt Company. It looks like you got a yard. McMad, Jeannie, Indie Mom, KT900, Lovely Pinto, and B Dam. And only because B Dam I saw your name on something, I know what your real name is. But let me go make sure that we have the blue pens just because it's not coming up in the inventory thing. I don't want to mess it up. What did you decide? Ooh, I like the gray. It will. Gray and purple is always chef's kiss. Yeah. Okay, so apparently we don't have the pens in the blue. We have them in natural, and the natural's not even in my bin for some reason. So I'm not sure what happened here. This is what happens when you try to use the bin. Oh wait, did I just find it? I just found the pens. Okay. You did see it. See, there's so many out there. This might not be the best way for me to do auctions. I might be too old for this. Um, Here are the pins in natural. We'll go ahead and run that same deal with the flash sale. If you guys want to just swipe it. And if you don't, we got more to look at. So, and you're looking at the actual bolt that it's coming off of. So Macy, I'm trying something new. We loaded our products into the bin, and I'm trying to run like certain items as flash sales from the bin from the Trinketry line, and I'm learning. So, but apparently the way this works is that people just swipe, like you just kind of swipe on it. And no, there's no blue. All I have is this one fat quarter of blue that came in a bundle. So I don't know what happened to the blue. I don't know if we sold out of the blue or, but I'm not sure how that happened so strangely. Um, okay, that's fun. This is me learning. Sorry, guys. Um, let's do this one next. This is the matchbook ones. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the designer of this, but she loves matchbooks, collects matchbooks. So she's got lines that just have tons of matchbooks all over them. And this is happens to be matchbook in natural, which for some reason I can't get it to come up either. I know it's in there. We all know it's in there. Is it not called matchbook? Because those are matchbooks. I'm just saying. I found the pink. I found the pink, guys. Huh. Matchbook natural not coming up. This is odd. I'm gonna have to start just grabbing the actual. So here's the one in pink. They call it balmy. There's a pink and a black. So here's the pink. I'm pretty sure I saw the black, so I know we have the black. And then they actually, not that you can look it up, but here's some of the other, like here's one in blue. I'll have to make sure we have that. This one looks like spools. These look like flames, and there's a couple colors of the flames. So I hope I'm not confusing anybody too badly as I'm learning. But I'll go ahead and run this. I'm just going to run this yard size. Like I said, it's pink. They call the colorway balmy. Um, so if anybody wants a yard of this, I'll go ahead and hit the run button. If anybody wants to grab it, you can. It does have some really cute little match boxes on it. They're just adorable. Wildly, I'm trying to search it. Apparently, I don't know my search terms very well. And then the next time I'll run the black version. And it says there's a light blue as well. So hopefully we'll get to that one. Hi, Fabric Fix. Girl, I'm trying to run from the bin. Do you see me struggling? Um, here's the matchbooks in black. So this is the one that's got the different matchbooks, but they're on a black background and they're really like, hello. You are bidding on 1 yard. So you're going to get 1 yard. And I'm just going to run it as another flash sale and you guys can grab it if you want it. And then we'll run the one that they call bright blue. And wildly, you got a coupon waiting for you. You do have to go up to the little crown and like hit redeem in order for that to happen. And then you can go out to any item either in the bin. I'm pretty sure it applies to the bin, or the next time you swipe on a live one, it'll do it. So, and here it is, and what they call turquoise or bright blue. I've seen it called both. And then maybe next time, guys, I'll figure out how to do it where you could just grab anything you want and put in the coupon code instead of me having to, or you guys having to wait for me because I'm only a little slow. Um, oh, wait, where'd the turquoise yard. So I think, did that say black? That says black, and we're running this one, right? No, we sold out of the black. Oh, this is confusing. But I'll watch the video back to make sure everybody gets what they want. Um, this seems like it would be fun. Like right now, it's showing in the turquoise. All we have are 3/4 yards left. That's kind of weird. I mean, the price reflects it. This is so weird. Some of these fabrics in this line are so pretty. I'll have to look this up. I don't know why I can't find the turquoise in the yards. Okay, well, we'll figure that out here in a bit. Let's do the spools. Turquoise spools. Yeah, Leslie, it was not pretty. It was not pretty for anybody. Here's the turquoise spools, or the colorway for the spools. It actually says like spools on the end. Oh, can you see it? Tightly wound. It was an interesting situation. I was hoping that it would just make it easier for us to kind of, you know, keep track of things so that we don't have to like go back and update. Um, well, Fabric Fix, I was going to have you do it that way too. The spools are running in turquoise. If anyone needs it, I am running them. It's 1 yard. You're going to pay $10.24 for the yard, and then any coupons you have will apply to that as well. And I think, unless there are things that people want me to run from the bin, since this is the first show that I've done this way, I might just get this packed up and maybe come back on later so we can see how things are working for me. Oh, they have a color called goldfish. It's so cute. And it's not gold. I thought it was going to be like a yellowish gold, but it's called goldfish. But look, it's like an orange, like a traditional goldfish, not like a gold. Yeah, I can get to those. Let me see if I can. We might have to go back out front to do the hearts because they're oh wait, no, I do have them. Yeah, Shannon, I can do that here in just a minute. Let me run this one just because I have it out, and then we can switch to that. But here's the spools on goldfish. I might go ahead and do the pink ones just so that we run them in a group. But here's the goldfish one. If anybody needs the spools on goldfish, now is your chance to grab those as part of the flash deal. And then let me make sure I can find the hearts while you guys are doing that. There were pink hearts on white, you said. Oh, I think they called them neon rose. And I'm sorry, this is pre-owned good. Apparently, when I brought them in, I didn't bring them in quite right. This is all new. It's fresh off the bolt. Um, Here's the pink hearts on white, just so you know what other hearts we have. That's called a neon. Um, there's this one that's like a lighter pink with some darker hearts. It's called flamingo, in case that matters. There's also a green. So here's the green ones. You can see what it looks like. And then there's also a black. And I thought there was an orange, but I don't see it here. So it must have just been those colors that we got in bulk. So just so you know what's coming up. So let's go ahead and run the white with the neon. These are neon hearts on here, by the way. And we'll go ahead and run that. If you want it, grab it. Not sure if I'm going to do it this way again, but I'm trying. We tried something new, right? Okay, looks like it's a yard left, according to our inventory. Isn't this nicer than me sitting there counting them? But at the same time, it just takes me a while to do everything else. So, so here is this is green, and these are pink hearts. They're not neon like the other ones, but they are pink. So there's the green with the pink hearts. And I am running a yard, so it's going to be a yard with your flash sale. You're looking at just what 10.24 a yard, I think, which is usually our price uh, for 3/4 a yard. So it's like getting a fat quarter for free, or like a real quarter for free, not a fat quarter. I like the green one. I think they're calling it Verdant. Do you think it's better, Erin? I appreciate you saying that because it feels like it might be a little better, especially for like packing, but at the same time, I don't know. It's a little harder for me to figure out to find things, but maybe I'll get better at it. Maybe my old ass can learn something. This colorway is actually called Flamingo. And this is running. You're gonna get a yard. Jeannie, she just grabbed some ribbon from the bin. We have a fair amount of ribbon in the store. I think most of it probably did load with all of this. It's not usually something we sell on here, but it's just we sell it by the yard. So whatever price you see on there, there's a lot of tulip pink ribbon out there that's like $3 or $4 a yard. Right, Bernadette? I'll find out when it's time to pack. Find out every time when it's time to pack. Um, and then let's do the black. So this is the black version of the Trinketry hearts. Disney, we have some batting. I usually only sell it in the store because it's so hard to ship. Um, I mean, we have some. I could probably cut you off some and try to shove it in a priority box, but it's just, I don't know. There probably, well, I don't know if there's any batting that might have came into the bin or not. I'm learning that part of it. Right, Aaron? Check the bin. Something probably got loaded, and then I'll just figure out how to ship it to you. I do the capped shipping, the $9.22. If you need 2 boxes, I just pay for the second box because that means you bought a lot. So, here are the black hearts. These have yellow, pink, and red in it. You are looking at a yard here, so we'll just go ahead and run that. See if anybody would like to grab a yard. And this is like their blender for this line where they had the different little hearts and things in it. Do, 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 do. And now I'm looking up the next one because look at me getting more efficient every time. But like I said, the bin should be like crazy stocked. So if there's anything out there that you're looking for, and if it's some cases, I can go grab it from the floor. If it's just something you want to look at to see if you'd like to get it, I might be able to find it. I'm not sure how quickly I'll be able to find it, but I might be able to find it. If I can't find it, Caitlin's here and she's like brilliant, so she can find everything. So next, let's do the one called Flame. So this colorway is flamingo. So it's the pink that matches the other pinks. And it's just a repeating matchstick. Can you see the little matchsticks on there with the flame coming out the top? And then it's got the cool, like, I don't know, 30s flames. I don't know what that little star is. 50s? I think it was 50s, actually. So we'll go ahead and run that one. You are bidding on a yard or grabbing a yard. And it should be running now. I'll give you a couple minutes to, or a few minutes, few seconds, whatever. If you guys want this one. But it ends up being like 10.24 a yard. I think you can still use your coupons from the, if somebody tries it, can you let me know? But I think you can still use your coupons on those and you actually get an additional discount off of my flash sale that I'm running. If not, we will learn. Be damned. Did you get one of those? You did. You did. You did. And then here's the other colorway of the flame. That one was called Flamingo because it was pink. And this one's my favorite, Goldfish. So let me pull that guy up and I'll run him as well. So the yard is going to be $10.24 with the, yeah, I haven't ran it this way much. So I'm learning, I think, just like you guys are. But I love the Goldfish one. I don't know why I like it so much. There's no reason for it. Isn't it strange the things that you gravitate toward? Like if someone would have told me I would have liked the fabric with the flame on it, I would have been like, no, no, I wouldn't have. But I do. Okay, that one looks like it ran. Hopefully everybody got what they needed. Next, let's do, this is the floral one of the line. And it's just to me, it's 70s. It's a very 70s floral. Oh yeah, burner nut. Be damn, you can go look under your sold thing, but I can actually see it here. So I don't mind. I don't mind. And you're helping me learn where I need to look for things. So this is the floral turquoise. You are getting a yard here. So if anybody needs this colorway in a yard, it's running. Jeannie likes mini charms, I'm learning. Let's see if I can find the flamingo color of this one should be coming up next. Hopefully I can find it. Because I don't see it in my list. Flamingo, I don't see it in there, so we might have to go out on the floor and look for some of these. Okay, next up. I'm hoping I can find, I've got these, and I know we have to have these somewhere because these are fabulous. Let's see if I can find them real quick. It goes through this thing where it says it's loading and it's just a little bit slow. And I think I'm missing some colorways the way this is loading, but we'll find them. This one, I believe, is called Geometric Blender, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's it. So we'll do the flamingo colored one first because that's the one that came up first, which is the pink. Okay, Pitman, you'd have to look. You can search, go into the Buy Now tab, and just type in zinnias and see if it's in there. I don't think we do. We had them at one time, but I don't think we do anymore. So here's the flamingo. You are going to get a yard. And this is a pink. I don't know. It's reading a little. See, there we go. There we go. think my stuff is just really slow to load. So if anyone needs the pink, it's running, and then we're gonna do the blue. Yeah, so we probably don't have any. We don't have any left. So okay, that one ran. Let me do blue because the blue is pretty good too. So there's the blue version. And up close, it looks like a Frank Lloyd Wright house. And this one, they're calling it turquoise. So that guy's running if anyone needs the turquoise. And I love that they call green verdant. Makes me feel all French. Do, 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 do. And why isn't the green coming up? Do we not have it in green? The pink of this blender, I think we do have. Yeah, it's showing I still have 3 yards of it left, so I can run it for you. Watch this. Woo! It just helps me figure out what I'm doing when I go back to watch the videos. So here it is in pink if anyone needs it. I'm going to let it run for 30 seconds. Grab it if you want it. If not, we have more. We have more to show you. I feel like we have some out there that's not on this list. Not like I couldn't get it to pull up. So we're going to go back out to where the actual bolts are. Helen, I do not have any scrap bags today. Well, I have the Jaftex scrap things. But they're not the bags. They're the ones from Jaftex that are just a bunch of they just call them a salvage bag. And they're these. And I actually think but these are a pound, so there's a fair amount in there. But I do have those. Most people don't really care for those though. What do we want to do? Oh, I think we already did the spools, Stacy, didn't we? Hold on. We did. The spools in goldfish. My favorite colorway. Let me see if there's any left. And I'll run it again if you want them. There's some left in the goldfish color. And while that's running, I'll see there's also, looks like there's a blue as well. So I'll run the goldfish one if you want to grab it. If not, we'll see how much is left of the blue. And see if we can run that one again. We only have 1 yard left of the blue. So if that's one you want, I'll run it next. In blue. Spools in blue. Like I said, there's just the one left right now. So, or the one full yard left. But I'll go ahead and run that if anyone wants to grab it. Looks like you got it, friend. Sweet. And then I am going to go, Stacy. She's like, we don't want to leave you just 1 yard on a bolt. And I thank you for being considerate. It wasn't you. I was going to say, thank you for being considerate like that. Okay, I don't think there's any customers here right now. Not that you guys don't enjoy listening to our customers, but Stacy, I do have half yard cuts for half yards. I would run them for 7. They're $6.83 in the bin, so I would just grab them from the bin, whichever ones that you want. But I'm gonna cover you for just a minute and walk back out front so that we can see, um, the actual bolts are out there, and that way I could verify what I'm doing here.
Do you want your table back?
I can. Can I have my table back? I love the seat.
Do you want the music quieter?
Oh yeah, it might. We wouldn't want to drown me out, you know. I wanted to make sure I was running everything that we had because I know we did those. I know we did these. Um, we don't have the matchbooks on natural. We have the matchbooks. We had these matchbooks, and I think the black may have sold out, but let me double check. Oh, wait, I don't have the. What do you mean you can't see what I'm doing? In yards anyway. They have I think the black was gone, but let me double check because I'm learning. So thank you for being patient. Um, so matchbooks in balmy, which is this pink one. We've got 2 left. In black. Black, it's not coming up for some reason. So I'm assuming the black must have sold out. But in the meantime, we can run the balmy. So this is just the cool little matchbooks that she has. And it looks like there's 2 yards in there. So I'm going to go ahead and run it and see if anybody wants to grab the pink version while I've got it. And in the meantime, I think I have everything. So maybe that's all we have. Spiro, the yards are the flash sale. So we're doing yards for $10.24. And if you want anything smaller than that, you could just jump into the bin and buy it. They're going to be that same price as they normally are. And it looks like the blue is not coming up any for some reason. The blue isn't coming up. I'll probably have a short show today. I think I told everybody this at the beginning just because I'm learning to use this system. Yeah, for some reason the spools and stuff are coming up. There's 3/4 of a year. I don't know if my stuff is loading slow. But yeah, it looks like that's where we're at with it. And we already did the 3. Maybe we ran everything. I think we might have ran everything that we had. I can go back through and see what's left. I just don't want to hurt anybody's feelings when I let's check for spools. And it doesn't help to do yard because everything has the word yard in it. So that's nice. So it looks like the spools are gone. It looks like the pins are gone. I do have some geometry, which would be kind of a nice, oh, wait, there is 1 yard of the pins in natural, but I don't, where are the pins in natural? I see them in pink. The pink ones are right here, but I don't see natural. Did I take it to the back? Pins and natural. So there's 1 yard of the pins left in natural. So I will go ahead and run that one, see if anybody wants to grab the last yard of it. For those of you who didn't get in earlier, maybe you could grab the pins in natural, and then I'll see if the pins in pink, it looks like those, I don't have any more yards left of those. Isn't this a fun line? So fun. Let's grab geometry. I don't know if you guys like geometry. I loved it. I actually made myself a quilt out of geometry. Wait, do we want to do French general? Do you guys have a preference if we do French general or geometry? I don't see any preferences. Maybe I'm not. Geometry? Okay, I'll grab geometry. I mean, we've got so many of their newer lines. And I don't know if you guys have heard of the 1-800-NOTIONS that's coming out. Oh my God, I'm so excited for that one. Actually, before we completely abandon trinketry, I do have a couple fat quarter bundles. Let me see if I can find them in here. And I'll do those on flash too, since you guys have been so. Let's see if they're in here. Be nice if they are. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, I don't see it in there. That's weird. Yeah, it's not. They're $140. Okay. If any of you are looking for the whole collection, so this is 40. I'll put it back in the plastic, but it will be perfectly packaged in the plastic. But that way you get the cool ribbon and everything. This is a fat quarter bundle that's got every fabric from the line, some of which that we don't have in store. But if you're looking for all of them, I'm going to run this also as a, we'll flash sale this guy too. But I do only have the one. So, hold on, what's happening here? If you guys will give me just a minute, because for some reason it wasn't in there, and usually Caitlin's like always bang about getting that stuff in there. And it's probably in there. I probably, like, when I imported it, I probably did something weird. Actually, let's run this as a true auction. What do you guys think? I am going to start it at 70 because that's half price. And if anybody wants it, you guys can grab it. So we'll start it at half price. I just have the one. Condition it's new. It's pretty heavy. There's a lot of fat quarters in there. There's 20, how many? 28. So 28 fat quarters in there. Oh, I know there's one. What? This is why I don't play music during my shows, because then I hear a song and I start wanting to sing. But you're gonna get this fat quarter bundle. It was actually packaged by Ruby Star. Yeah, this is these are coming up. These are geometry. Oh wait, these are not geometry. These are reimagined landscapes. Where's geometry?
Do you want me to grab geometry?
Yes.
I know that you have a lot.
We could do reimagined landscapes too. And this is my favorite side of the fat quarters because they have so much in them. So we could do both. We could do reimagined landscapes. We could do, and you guys can help me learn how to use this. So how do I? Is it under auction? Is it under auction? I totally added this and now I can't find it. Well, I hope you guys are having fun in the shopping thing because apparently I stink at this. Oh gosh. That's what I did. Um, I have all of this in like our regular shop, and then I imported it all into the show, and I think that's what took so long. And now it's telling me I have to do it again. Okay, 28 fat quarter bundle. I hope you guys are like your little swiper fingers are itching. Like this shouldn't be so hard, so I'm sorry. But I thought this would be like an easier way than like writing things like one at a time all the time. But maybe I don't have the brain function to do this. Trying. I'm giving it a go. Um let's see. I think I loaded it again. So let's see if it loaded. It's still not loading. Let me try it on the computer. Maybe it's in there. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, everyone. It's so awful when you know people are waiting on you. They're going to make me go back to my old ways. Yeah, I've added it like 3 times and it's not coming up. So guess what we're going to do? Auction, add, temporary. Maybe it'll work on my phone. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the computer is too slow. And then later tonight, there'll be like 5,000 bundles out there running. It'll just be random. There's just one. It probably weighs, it weighs a pretty good chunk, probably a pound. Why is there nothing there? I just loaded it. Okay, I guess we'll have to wait on that because I can't figure out. I do this all the time. I add stuff like that all the time. You guys see me do it. This is so bizarre. This is so weird. I don't even know what to do anymore. We're just going to have to get to the other stuff because I'm wasting everybody's day. Maybe Whatnot's mad at me. Whatnot's going to be like, look, lady. Yeah, I've added it like 3 times now and it doesn't, it just won't go in. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's hope we don't run into this again because we're out of luck if we do. Huh. It won't let me add it. Hopefully it'll pop up here in a minute added. But until then, Well, I don't even know what I set it up as at this point. But we'll wait on that for a minute until I can figure out what's going on. We'll do some reimagined landscapes just because it's here, and let's see if I can find it. Thank you. I always get it reimagined landscapes.
I can understand because there's one that does look a lot like Reimagining,
Yeah,
but I don't think we have it.
the geometry one kind of reminds me of it. Um, Actually, we'll do this guy first. He came up first in my listing. Um, so this, there must be a maximum number because it does not like me. Um, so this is Reimagined Landscapes. It's called Aerial View, and the color is teal. And it is a Genuit. Um, and I'm going to do this on flash sale too. So if anybody wants a yard, we're just doing the yards for like $10.24. If anybody wants one. And then Stacy, I'm going to figure out how to do like where you could just put in like a coupon code or something. Because this actually pulls in from our website and that's our price in store. So that's why you're seeing a different price. But and then let's do the next one is called Land's End. It is, I believe, this guy right here. I do have this in teal as well. This is just a different colorway. This is just, they called it saddle, but it's called Land's End. Colorway is saddle. So we'll go ahead and run this if anybody needs a yard of it. And I do really thank you for your patience. I don't know. And I'm happy to give you the discount on the AGF. If there's a certain one you're looking for, I might be able to just go pull it and sell it to you, especially if you're doing a yard like that. But for now, we'll do this guy. He's looking a little pink. He's not that pink. He's a little darker than that. Thank you, Melody. I appreciate you blaming whatnot. Oh, so the update yesterday. Yes, it got me too. I mean, not great. Here's that same one, except this one is in teal. It's called Land's End. Colorway's teal. Let me see if I can find the listing. Look at me. See, now we're cooking with gas. Because it was easier to find. You are look. This is 1 yard for just $10.24. So if you need a yard of this one, it's running. And then when we get through this guy, I think there's another colorway in this. Yes, there is a colorway called Watercress, which I believe is this guy. Yeah, that matches the picture. So let's grab this one. See if anybody would like a yard of Land's End and Watercress. And that should be running. So if anybody wants it, grab it. If not, I've got a lot more. And I think I've got just about every colorway at this point. This was a really popular line. We actually reordered this a few times because it was a really good one. And it goes with a lot of the other lines we have. Here's another one in the watercress colorway. And I don't know if it's my screen making it look kind of, but I'll put some white in there so that we can make sure we're looking at the right. I know monitors are all different and all that kind of stuff too, but so this guy's running if anybody just needs a yard of it. It is the colorway Watercress. And the name of it is Seaside Daisy. Which that's nice because you're gonna get names. It'll be so nice. You're gonna get names on your the things that I drop in instead of us having to try to guess what things were called. You actually get a receipt with the name on it. What's next? Strawberry Field in the color Bashful. I didn't make up these names. So if you like strawberries, boom. And we'll go ahead and run this guy a little bit of a discounty county. There we go. $10 a yard, 10.24 to be exact. Guys are more than welcome to use any coupons on them. All you gotta do is click the little crown. If you have anything, click redeem. You can use it on next purchase. You can grab something out of the bin. Um, the bin is full of just about everything we have in the shop. So if you're looking for something that you want to use your discount on that's not like a yard, there are a lot of options out there. Let's see, what's next? Oh, let's do the strawberry one in the, well, it's blue colorway, but they call it Galaxy. So here's Galaxy in the strawberries. You guys probably haven't figured out I have a strawberry problem. I'm headed to hopefully find a couch. Practice your hand sewing. Just kidding. Yeah, the colorway is Galaxy. That's what it says on the end of the bolt. So this guy's running if anybody needs it. It's just 10.24 for the yard. I know it says condition is good, but
Geometry.
it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I knew all these.
So I was like, oh, I don't see that one. I need to remove it.
It's right there. It's me just randomly grabbing stuff. They were kind of close to each other.
They are.
I mean, she knew what she was doing on those lines because. Oh, I think this is Galaxy as well. What? Galaxy, Galaxy. And then we also have the same one in watercress. That's the one back there behind it. But I'm gonna do this this colorway first. And this colorway, once again, is Galaxy. Christy, yes. We do, unless there's something weird on the bolt, because sometimes they'll send us split bolts from the manufacturer that we can't do it. But most of the time we do. We always try to anyway. So this guy's running if anyone needs it's called the Avenues is this line. And then colorway is Galaxy. If anybody needs it. This was a great song at the dance clubs and this is the Avenues. And this colorway is, I almost forgot it, watercress. So we'll run that one yard at a time if anybody needs it. And we'll run it as a flash sale so everybody gets a discount while I'm learning how to do this. I think this might be all I've got, or all I've got left, I should say. Unless Caitlin can magically go out there and find some more reimagined landscapes.
Nope.
Okay, we're done with this guy. And look, I randomly grabbed backyard, which doesn't match any of it. Do we have a reimagined landscape bundle? We should have one out there. Let's see if we have it. Maybe that's one that I can run and see how that works. I can. Do you want backyard? Let me see if it's actually in the system. It might or might not. It was the blender from the backyard line, and it was like literally the one that looked like tree bark. Here it is. And look how cute their selvage is for this one. But yeah, I can absolutely run it, and I'll do it on the flash sale as well. It says there's only 1 yard there, but I know there's more than 1 yard. Like, it's crazy. Put that in there. Is there that many? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And this is one, for example, it came from Moda with the it's partial, like it's cut where there's like 6 yards and 8 yards. But I'll try to do my best to get everybody continuous if anybody does buy. And this one, it went down to $9.75 because it was actually on sale anyway. So if anybody needs a backyard, go ahead and grab it. Did someone say bears? Do you mean like Smokey the Bear, or do you mean like the honey bears from the line that had bears, honey bears? Just barely. Mm. It wasn't these, was it? These I know aren't in the system because this was, but I don't. It was from Egg and Friends, and that's the only bear I can think of aside from like the Smokey the Bear stuff that we have. And I didn't buy Egg and Friends. Yeah, I didn't buy Egg and Friends this time around. It is in the. Oh, okay. Well, let me see what it looks like. I bet I can find it. It's not coming up when I type it in, but that doesn't mean it's not here. Who wants a field trip over to the Moda section? And we'll see if we can find, because you guys might be able to see it clip better than I can. Bears, bears. Anybody see? I typed in barely and it didn't, and I didn't see, nothing came up that was Melody. Of course. I don't see anything with a bear on it though. Like you mean like a teddy bear? Free spirit. Oh, free spirit Tula barely there. Oh, I don't know if do we have any of that left? Here's the Tula pink stuff people love Tula pink right now. I don't see the bear. I've got the gerbil. I think that's a hamster. I've got a squirrel. Oh, eighth bear. I am so sorry. Sometimes I'm not smart. It's right here. It's this guy, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I went completely different with the bear situation. Sorry about that. Not a lot left here, so I don't know what the system is showing. Um, Lovely Pinto, I did not. Did you want some? I can run it. I don't have a listing for it, so I don't know if the system will let me do anything because it's mad at me. Let's see. So this one, it looks like we'll go ahead and run it. It looks like there's only a full yard left, so I'm gonna go ahead and run it, and whoever grabs it gets it. And then let me see if I can figure out how to. Good, eighth bear got it. And then let me see if I could figure out how to add this guy really quick, so that you guys can give him a home. I'm just rehoming fabric, y'all. Just rehoming it for a small fee. I don't know if it'll make it run like a regular auction. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, this one we don't have in the system because this was just like an end of a bolt and we just kind of took it out. Will it let me add it? Will you let me add it, please? I love the little honey bear. He's so cute. I think there's 3 yards here, but we'll just run it by the yard and see if it will let us add it. I'm not sure why I'm struggling, but I'm struggling today with this. It won't come up. I don't know why I can't. It won't let me add anything today. I wonder what I did to make it do that. The struggle is will. I know, Pinto. I know. Like, why can't I add anything? Do you think it was in the oh, what was that called? Do you remember when they had the update? I wonder if something happened in the update that I maybe didn't do something right. Because I love just adding stuff, just randomly. See if I do it as a. Let's, I wonder if I do it as a quality listing, maybe it'll go in faster. Or I'm just gonna have to start adding weird things. Probably wouldn't let me sell that. I was gonna put as seen on screen and it said ass. So hopefully. Mm. Do 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 do. So how's everybody's day? Oh mercy. It didn't load, guys. It didn't. Mm. So here's what we'll have to do. we'll just have to grab something. I'll just grab this AGF one. And we're just gonna run it under that because I'd like someone to get this in their home. And AGF happened to be like the first one that came up. So, and I'll just know that when it sells, that's what it is. Um, I am gonna run it as flash sale because it's so this does say AGF, guys. This is for a yard of this. Let me make sure that I've got the right number of. Oh no, I only have 3. Let's see. I need something that I have 3 of. Here we'll use this one then because we only have 3 yards of it. And we'll just have to fix things afterward. Oh, it's not the percentage I wanted. There we go. Okay, there's 3 yards of this available. I'm going to go ahead and run it as a flash sale. It's $10.40 a yard. If anybody wants it, swipe away. It's sold by the yard. I know it says AGF. It's not. It's this. Cool. Found a home for that, even though it was a little dramatic. I think. That's what we might just have to do. Here's the bundle. Yeah, I don't know any other way to fix that situation. Um, no idea. Let's see if I can find something. I'm trying to find something close to the cost. So, and that way, at least we're starting at the right. So let's do this one. It says it is Amanda, somebody, something. Um, it's Amanda Murphy's Twilight Serenade. It is not. It is what you see here. And this is just the Trinketry bundle. It does have one of every fabric from the line. So there's 28 fat quarters there. And we're gonna go ahead and give me just a second and we'll run this guy. And I'm gonna start at 70. It's normally 140 here in the store. So if anybody wants it, please feel free to grab it. It should be running, I think. It is. It says Benartex. It is actually Ruby Star. I don't want anyone to get confused. I do have some plastic for it that goes over the top, but it just fell off as I was messing with it. And I actually have a reimagined landscape bundle. We can do the same thing there if you guys want it. Stones keep falling on my head. And this is new. I know it says it's pre-owned. And then it has this huge description, but it's okay. Sparrow came away with it. And while we're doing this, here's a reimagined landscape one. Let's see how many are in it. Fat quarter bundle. There's only 22 in this one, which would normally make it like 88 bucks. So I'll probably start it. I'll see what I can do if I can find one for that price. But this gives you an idea of all the different reimagined landscape ones. And yeah, fat quarter bundle. Just making sure it wasn't half yard and I made a mistake because welcome to my day. Let me find. Actually, let's use this one. Ooh, I can't use that one. It won't let me change it. Look at me struggle. This is way off, but I'm going to run this guy as an auction as well, even though the description that you're going to see is not correct. But you are going to get the fat quarter bundle you see here that's Reimagined Landscapes by Jen Hewitt. 22 fat quarters. I'm going to start it at 40. If anybody wants it, it should be running. And I know it says Moda Basic Gray and a bunch of other crap on it, but that's not what it is. Oh, KT, you found the stickers. I love the stickers. But in my world, stickers are the bomb. And it looks like we have a few bolts of geometry that we can run. And let's see, Hill 7 12 12. Okay, we got you for that one. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys spending your day with me when I'm a little spazzy today. We got a raid. Did we get a raid? We got a raid. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you for the raid. Is it Jen? Yeah, Jen's Fabric Jungle. Oh, that is a canvas. If you guys will give me just a minute, I'm going to find something to give away. And all you have to do is be a follower. Jen, I hope you had a great show as well. If you guys aren't following Jen, do you specialize in anything in particular? If you do, shout out and then people can grab and follow you. Like quilting cottons, kind of like we do. But hold on, let me find a nice little givey. And I'm going to be so sad if I can't figure out how to make it work. I think our givey is going to be this little mini charm from Paper Cuts too. So let me see if I can figure out how to add a givey. Since I swear I imported one, but whatever. Just struggle bus today, you guys. Struggle bus. Jenny probably had like a really sweet professional show, and I'm like typing things. Oh my goodness. I'll be very excited if this works, and it does not. Why does it not work? So if I go into giveaway, what happens if I import? Who knew it was that hard to give stuff away? See, it's not even showing me the mini charms. I don't understand. So here's how we're going to fix this one. We're just going to load in, I don't know. It didn't even load any charms. Like I can't search for any charms. This is so bizarre. It's got to be something to do with how I'm searching, right? Oh, this is so weird. It's got to be something I did.
Hello, how are you? Good. You don't happen to have any pink camouflage?
So guys, I would love to do a giveaway and I can't.
I don't.
We have some pink sort of camouflage, but not actual camo.
Let me pull it out.
Like some of the fabrics kind of look like they're camo.
I'm looking for my great granddaughter a baby quilt.
This is about the closest we got, I think.
Yeah, I just thought, oh, I'll come down and see what you got. Maybe I can get camouflage and add to it.
Now I can't get any listings to come up. What is happening? I tried mini and it's not coming up, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm struggling with finding stuff that's not preloaded. It's got to be me, right? It's got to be me. So about this, everybody's going to get a giveaway, all the buyers. We'll just fix that because I can't seem to do a giveaway right now. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I just have too many items out there. That's got to be it, right? Like, I can't see them. Like, if I go in, like, even if I go in right now and search for geometry and the buy now, it gives me nothing. It says 0 products. Because we know catnap's out there, but for some reason, somebody bought it. I saw it pop up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But for some reason, geometry's not coming up. I can't figure out what I did. And if I type in the word mini, I get like mini spools of thread. Huh. Actually, can I do this? Will it let me do this? And no, it won't let me run it as a giveaway though. It could run as an auction or flash sale, and that's it.
You have to search it underneath the giveaway.
And see, I didn't load it as a giveaway, so maybe that's the problem. But I can't even load it. Yeah, Melody, I don't know what happened. Like, where did it all go? And then when I try to add a listing, it tells me that I don't know what's happening. It must be mad at me. See, it didn't add it. There's just nothing there. I know. I don't know. I can even run geometry. I wanted to run geometry. Well, that's not going to come up because it's spelled wrong. When using a computer, try your phone. Okay, try my phone. I did try it on the phone a minute ago, but we'll try it again. Nope. It says nothing at this moment. And if I just use Geo, why they got to be mean to me at whatnot? Why? Why they got to be mean?
You're gonna have like a million copies and stuff now.
I know. You know what's going to happen. We're going to get out of there, and it's going to be everywhere. But so someone had someone asked about an AGF. I can't get geometry. There's no filters. Unless there's some weird filter thing going on. Let me get out of here and see what happens. They're just stressing me out today. Really, Erin? I know a lot of people who put the spending limits on, like a lot.
Do you know they like reset them every month?
They do reset them every month. Erin was just saying that hers didn't reset like it was supposed to. Oh, Shy, do you want to know? Okay, I went out and back in, guys. Yeah, they have a spinning one, and they also have a thing where you can, limit your time so that you don't spend as much time in shows. Yeah, but it's true, don't set it too low because, you'll end up, like, creating a second fake account so that you can buy things. Because several people have told me, "Oh, I'm really so and so. I just set my spending limits and then I wanted to buy stuff." So, yeah, you need to mean it. Okay, so let's see what we can do with I was hoping I had, like, just a generic listing of some sort, but I don't seem to have one for geometry anything coming up. Um, I don't know. Are we done? I don't know what else to do. And then I can make sure that these all went through like they were supposed to. Yeah, Megan, they need like a cattle prod that if you try to buy something over your limit goes, "Rah." For those of you who bought, I do appreciate it. I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because this is just making me angry. Um, but everyone who bought, you are going to get a free gift today since I couldn't do the raid. And I'm sorry for those of you that I couldn't figure that out. But maybe next time I'll do some more practicing. And hopefully we could do that. It looks like Aaron's grabbing a few things from the bite now. So I'll let you guys have a minute to do that or 30 seconds or whatever. But I thank you guys for hanging in with me as I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I can see some of my listings, Megan, but I can't see all of them. And like when somebody buys something, it does pop up on my screen, but it doesn't actually let me search for anything. But it shows I have like 5,000 items out there, which might be the problem. Yeah, Michelle, and I'm hoping I can restart it under the same show so that everybody's shipping comes over because I usually end up using if you buy enough you and get to the 922, I just use one of the large boxes and we can fit so much in there. Can fit a lot in there. Um they probably do have max listings. I'm sure I just broke whatnot. Maybe they'll send me a note. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and rate us into someone else. That way you guys can keep shopping. So Julie, you can buy from the shop, but I think when I end the show, I don't think the shipping applies. So, oh, Eighth Bear, it shouldn't unless you bought something in the buy it now that is a large item. Like we used to have a mystery box out there that it started over. But if you just bought extra yardage, it shouldn't. It should all apply. I'll look at it when I'm packing it and get you guys refunds if you need them. Because that's not cool. That's not the way it's supposed to work. This is my first time running it this way, so hopefully I didn't break something. And if I did, I'll make sure you guys get taken care of, or whatnot will too. They're very good to people. So does anybody else need to grab anything from the buy it now? If you don't, I will go ahead and read into somebody fun and exciting. Someone who probably knows what they're doing. Um, let's see, who did it give me? It gave me someone named Brittany Cass. I don't know Brittany, but that was the one that it said pick for me, and that's when it went. So let's go in and say hey to Brittany. And I'll message you guys if I have any trouble, if I can't figure out what I did here, because as you know, this is the first time I've tried it this way. Oh, good, Julie. We picked a good one. So let's raid into her. Hopefully her raid giveaway will work. Let's hope so. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. And I really appreciate you being so patient with me as I'm trying to use a different system. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, everybody. And we'll see you next week or maybe sooner.